Hello, welcome to Wealth Generators. This is a compensation plan overview. We'll get into some of the details, some of the benefits of the Wealth Generator compensation plan. The first advantage, as I see it, is it's just simple. If you bring in 3 people, right away you're going to make $115 residual monthly income. This is the 100 Club. 3 and it's free, however you want to refer to it as. It's just that simple. If those 3 people bring in 3 people, you're in the 600 Club, which is a total of 12 people. You're now making $660 residual monthly income with just 12 people. And if each of those 3 get their 3, you have a total of 39 people now, and you're making $1,695. Very simple to understand, very easy to explain, as you'll see. So let's break this down just a little bit so you understand a little bit of the intricacies here. All this takes, the only structure required is for you to find 3 separate lines that you have personally enrolled into the program. Once you've done that, you're set. There's no more structure requirement. You have 3 separate lines at $99 at least a month each. That's all you can do on a monthly basis is $99. Everybody, we hope, will do the $230 to have full access to the bonuses that are available. But if someone wants to start at $99, they can, and then upgrade whenever they can. But if you have your 3 people, you've made $115. Your first person brings in their 3 people, just like you did. They're making $115. Now, it doesn't matter to you as long as there's 3 people under your 3 people in any configuration. Number 2, for instance, only in this case brought in 2 people, and 8 brought in 1. Number 3 brought in 10, who brought in 11, who brought in 12, and enrolled into the program. These 2 individuals don't make $115 because you need 3 independent, separate lines that you personally enrolled. Now, that doesn't affect you negatively. You have your 3 leaders that are active, and you're there. That's the beauty in it. How do you get to $1,695? Well, just 12 people under your 3 leaders. Again, it's not about structure. You don't have to have the perfect world of 3 who get 3 who get 3. That's really hard to do. It's easy to get 3 and then simply build groups of people in volume with those 3 leaders that you've established. That's what we're all about. We take the complexity out of it. There's no balancing left and right. There's no complicated leadership titles that you've got to work your way through in order to advance. The simplicity of this compared to other plans is phenomenal. That's the beauty of this program. Now, let's roll this out so you can see in a perfect world, if you get your 3 people and they get their 3 people, this is, again, perfect world scenario. Everybody just simply does their job. Everybody just gets 3. There's your 39 people in a perfect world. Now, you're making $1,695 the moment that happens. But more importantly, your leaders and their leaders are making money immediately. And once you get someone to over $500, in this case $660, you know they're not going to quit anytime soon. And the next goal is simply to get them one step further so that they become, just like you, $1,695 each, and then they are responsible, for the most part, for the growth of their individual organizations. You've helped 3 people advance and get very quickly to where they have some financial stability back in their lives and a way to apply that extra $1,695 every month. That's the simplicity of this. Now, we can show you the complicated chart that shows you that, yes, it's just $100 is all that anyone ever has to pay to be receiving and enrolled in the trade alerts that we give each month. And you can see the volumes that are required to advance. But all that does is it gets you to the infinity bonus of 1, 2, and 3% on everyone below your 7th level. You're making $5 on everybody through your 7th level once you hit these volumes. Now, I don't want to get into a lot of detail here because we really don't need to, but for those of you that want to see, give me just 2 more minutes and then we'll be looking at the coded bonus. But with you and 3 people, there's your $400 of group volume to be able to be paid 2 levels at 5% on each level, or in other words, $5 per every person on your first and second levels. At 10 people or $1,000, you get another level of pay. Most of you understand how you qualify in volume. You don't have to have massive leadership. It's just helping your people win and creating the volume. You're going to get the reward. Now, with just 50 people, this is where the prosperity pools kick in, of 1% of the entire company's volume that is divided by everyone who reaches 50 people. Reach 100 people, you get another bonus pool. Reach 250 people, another bonus pool. So it's really pretty simple to see how this functions and works. We can get into more detail later, but I mostly want to focus on the coded bonus because it is probably the most exciting startup process so that anybody can come in immediately and replace a previous check with another company. They can replace their current income and do that extremely quickly. And that's my excitement in the program. This coded bonus, those of you that are familiar will understand, and I'm going to explain quickly how this works. Out of the $230 that everyone pays to be a qualified generator in our company, that's a one-time payment that gives you lifetime access to the coded bonus. Anyone who pays that immediately is qualified as a QG1. So we're going to start with you coming in. You're a QG1. Now, when you bring in 1 through 6 people, whether they pay $99 or all the way up to the $230, they qualify as one of your people that as qualifiers of your 1 through 6. As soon as you sponsor a 7th person, you're a QG2. So 7, 8, and 9, you get paid as a QG2. Your 10th person and beyond, you're paid as a QG3. And what they do is this $90 of guaranteed fast start bonus, if you want to look at it that way, is paid out in $40, $35, and $15, respectively. Now, I've shown you as a QG1, and your enroller as a QG2, and his enroller as a QG3, so I can show you how these bonuses pay out. When you bring in your 4 people, for example, as qualifiers are number 1, 3, and 4. So I call that a code of 1, 3, and 4. Those people are coded to your enroller and their enroller in Upline, right? So you're going to make $40 only on the second person. Now, it seems kind of sad right out of the gate. But let's say that your second person brings in 4 people. Everybody has to qualify. That's the dues that need to be paid, right? And your second person is also going to bring in 4. Well, he's going to make $40 just like you did. And that's actually pretty darn good. But something unique happens at this point. Because you're a QG1, the computer is looking to pay the QG1 bonus, and it pays it to you. It's now looking to pay a QG2. It finds a QG2 and pays it $35, finds the QG3 and pays $15 to that person. Hopefully you followed that. Your person, number 2, brought in 4 people just like you, but then very quickly you are rewarded and benefited right away. You've made $40, $40, and $40 on your number 2 person. So you paid your dues, they paid their dues. Number 2's really excited. They're going to bring in another person. So they're going to make $40 right away on that person because remember, it's just a 1, 3, 4 code. The 5th one stays with the person that brought it. So they get $40. Now, the computer's looking for a QG2, and that isn't you. In this case, it's your enroller. So that money is going to bypass you temporarily till you get to a QG2 position. But that $35 is lost to you now because this is only paid once on each person. The $90, like a fast start bonus, is only paid out once. So you want to get to your 7 people as quickly as possible so none of this money is passing you by. Number 2 brings in another person. Okay, they have 2 people head start on you, right? They're going to get $40 on that individual. The 35 is going to bypass you because you're not a QG2 yet. So there's a hint. Get to QG2 and QG3 as quickly as possible. It's designed that way to reward the person that gets busy. Success loves speed, doesn't it? Here's another way to look at it. You're going to give up 1, 3, and 4, just like we discussed. And here's your 6 people that qualify you all the way through your QG1 qualification. You're going to make $40 on number 2, 5, and 6. But the others are paying your enroller and actually giving them an incentive to help you build your business. As number 2 brings in their 1, 3, and 4, that money's going to go to you, and their people, their money, their 1, 3, and 4 are going to go to you as well. Now, some people will bring in 1, some people will bring in 3, some people will bring in 4. Whatever happens in the world of, that's life, you're going to get paid $40 on everybody's 1, 3, and 4. If this individual brings people in, you're going to get $40 on 1, 3, and 4 of this individual. Just not enough room to show it all, and I don't want to make it too confusing. I'm just going to show you the money you make. I don't want to show you all the money that everybody's making as it rolls up to every which way. But I just want you to see that this is, again, a very exciting program that pays you for your participation and rewards you for sharing this with other people. So let's assume quickly now the very next person you bring in is 7. Is your 7th person. Now, we're assuming everybody's paying the $230 just to keep the math easy, right? And if you're smart, you will, or you will upgrade as soon as you possibly can. But if you bring in the 7th person, now you're getting the 40 and 35. So you're getting 75 because you're a QG2. You get the benefit of the 40 and the 35. Now you're going to make $75 on every 1, 3, and 4. See a good reason to get to 7? I do. You're making 75 instead of 40 on everybody. And as they come in, here's the cool part. Number 2, remember, is coded to Ken because he brought that person in and he made the $40, but you get the balance. You get the $35 because you're QG2 qualified. So even though this person is normally coded to Ken, you're going to still make money until Ken gets to his 7th person, right? And everybody that comes in, same thing. 75, 35, 75, 75. These people that sign up, everybody you bring in from now on, you make $75. Their first 4 people, you're going to make the same thing. Number 9, you're going to make the same thing. 75, 35, 75, 75, which is awesome. And this continues to infinity. The power, I hope you can see. If you get a calculator out, it'll scare you. But as this goes to infinity, it almost feels like a residual check because you get these checks every week. And as new people continue to come in, you don't even know who they are probably because they're somewhere down in your organization that it'll grow quickly. Trust me. But everybody wants to get to 10, and that's the advantage, and that's how compensation plans are designed. They want to reward the proper behavior. The proper behavior is do it quickly. It's a lot easier to take off with an airplane if you get momentum and keep going quick. If you just go slow, you're going to never get off the ground. But this gives you an incentive to go fast because if you get to 10, that's when it really kicks in. You get $90 now. In other words, you're getting all of the money that is available. There is no more money left to go to your enroller in this case because you've qualified as a QG3 just like they are. But everyone that they bring in, you're now making $90 on every person. And trust me, it's fun to see this start stacking up. And as people come in and they bring in their people, this is just going to continue. Remember, Rob's brand new. He's going to get 6 people just like you. He's still QG1. He gets $40 on number 5. He gets $40 on number 6. But you get the QG2 part. Even though you're QG3, the computer's looking to pay the next level up, QG2, and you get it. And then the 15 that's left obviously goes to your enroller. So hopefully you followed that. Now I'll roll this next one out. What's Rob making? He got his 7th person. He's a QG2. He got $75. How much money is left? Yeah, only $15. So you're going to get $15 still on Rob when he's a QG2, 7th, 8th, and 9th person. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully you see the power in how this bonus is going to bless your life and the lives of those people that you bring into the program. And this just continues on. From this point on, it's sponsor all the people you want to, go as wide as you want, go as deep as you want. There is no limit. Help other people be successful, support them, and you have the benefit of unlimited width and unlimited depth. So thanks again for participating. I hope this helps you understand the coded bonus. We do trainings continually. Get in touch with the person that invited you. We'd love to always have you part of what we're doing. Success to you, and thanks so much for your time. We'll talk again soon. Bye for now.